there was some real drama, good television, you know, I would call it. You know, people hoisting sails, shouting at each other, you know, the whole family working, all 5 of them doing something. You know, Derry here hoisting things, you know, Rowan there steering, you know, you kind of shouting orders all over the place and getting everybody to work really, really hard. It really brought tears to my eyes. It was brilliant. I think I've earned my wings, you know, because I fell down the stairs in the beginning, got a huge bruise here, and I thought, wow, okay, that's the sort of thing that sailors get, you know. And the second thing was get hit on the head by the boom. You know, it's kind of traditional things actually. You know. Boom is a very typical hazard on board that usually makes people fly overboard. Fortunately, I was, you know, well secured. So it's all good, and I'm enjoying the experience. Marvellous. Marvellous.
You and me, we're family. Sing ho, hey, long for the ride. Ho, hey, I'll stay by your side. Ho, hey, you'll always be alright.
What do you think it's like filming on a boat?
It's hard because like you're in the action, but you're also trying to get out to video. So like Antonio said, a boom might start hitting you, and you're like, no, that isn't the point. I'm meant to be like out videoing, but like because you're on the boat, you just get pulled into all the action. And, like the cameraman turns into like the crew.
Yeah. Antonio is like the galley slave today.
Hey.
For your work,
to be fed.
Do you like to have a cargo boat?
Yeah, I'd love to. Oh yeah.
Just have the rest.
I'm like one of those birds going from their mummies. Alright.
This is how desperate it's got. It's down to like...
jelly beans.
We dropped our front ballooner down this morning. I was rudely awoken by black clouds and squalls, so we had to drop that. So yeah, Woody got a bit woken by his afternoon nap, so he's exhausted, so he's still asleep on the deck. It's tiring stuff, this sailing business. Rowan's not looking tired, are you? Yeah, what time do you normally sleep till?
Well, while I'm on the passage, because I wake up in the middle of the night, I sleep until about 9. And so today I had to wake up in the middle of the night, and then I was woken up at 6.
Okay, I've been essentially trying to deal with my return flight, which is a bit of a nightmare. I need to be in London for the 20th, and it's been stressful because there have been difficulties with this travel agents. Essentially, they are not acting promptly. We paid extra to change the ticket at any time, and it even says, you know, quick reply. And they're taking 48 hours, 72 hours coming back to any emails. They don't provide any conclusive answers.
I'm designing my ideal lure because after not having any luck for a couple of weeks, I decided I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to probably design it out of wood and a bit of like feathers and Mum's cutlery. So yeah, that's all good.
My cutlery?
No.
He's going to start making his own lures, so I have to keep an eye on everything because everything keeps disappearing from the kitchen. And yeah, more clouds are appearing, so the wind's quite picked up a bit. So as the mizzen balloon is only really supposed to go about 15 knots of wind true speed, we just dropped that now, and ready for preparing dinner and for the evening.
Day 13 or night 13 as it is. So we've had just about every sail configuration going today. We've had well, we started the day with the main ballooner, but as the sun came up, we noticed there was a tear in it. So we had to get that down, and then the wind shifted slightly, and so we had the mizzen ballooner up, and then as the wind picked up later on, we took that down for up to 15 knots of wind, and we were doing about 17. We've got the Genoa poled out, we've got the mizzen out just to add a bit of stability. The main sail is in. We're doing between sort of 6 and 7 knots. Estimated time of arrival is about 5 days at this speed. The clicking off the banging sound from the the steering seems to have settled down a bit. I'm not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing. We've actually got the moon up tonight, as well as the stars, so it's nice. It's nice to be able to see the horizon and see where you're going rather than just pitch blackness. Although when the moon is away, you can see all the constellations and the Milky Way and everything. It's pretty spectacular out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Day 14, I think. So just another day, really. We keep the genoa out, we put the ballooner up, the mizzen ballooner most of the day, and then we drop it around this time, because around this time, which is about 4:30, we start getting surrounded by squalls, and actually today it's worse than it was yesterday. You have to be kind of ready to reef up. Other than that, it's pretty good. We've got good speed, and we've got less than 800 miles to go now. 796. And how's that feel, Woody?
Have you got a good supply of tea? No comment.
So yeah, I'm going to go show you the mess down below, because it's chaos and it's like a heap down in the aft cabin. Like slowly the kids have been moving everything to the back of the boat. It's just basically turning into chaos because they're just piling things up. And this is Antonio's bed with his equipment, and his computer out doing editing. This is like everything gets dumped on this bunk as well, and Woody sleeps in there. Yeah, that's what it kind of gets like, and you just leave it because there's nothing really much you can do until you get there. But what we're doing, pizza tonight. Woody's got the dough on. Let's see.
It's been interesting. I think even though the wheel is there, I think my body has started, because let's us, first of all say this is my first ocean passage. My body has started to go, had enough. That's what my body is saying. My mind is, being very matter of fact about it. But yeah, I feel kind of that my digestion is not working properly. I think mainly there's two things that changed, or critical things. One is the sleep pattern. The other one is the type of meal at what time. Like I always had a larger meal for lunch and a smaller meal for dinner. And that's changed around. Liquids, I'm having a bit of trouble with water because it's filtered water, and but there's something about it that just doesn't feel right to me. I don't know what it is. I mean, it tastes like water normally, but I think I was told that it doesn't contain any minerals. Maybe that is also something I'm lacking. I brought some vitamins with me. I stopped taking them. I don't know. I'm just kind of in that kind of area where I'm just thinking, are we there yet?
My challenge is the question, which new iguana species has been discovered, and I'm guessing in the Galapagos, and it is the pink iguana species. It was found on the Isabella Mountains.
What's your challenge?
Did you have to do it as well?
Name 3 birds.
No.
Flamingo,
No, it isn't.
penguin, and crocodile.
What was it really? What was it? What was it?
Doing it.
What was it?
Come on, I did.
Go on, sing a song. Sing a song!
Sing a song.
I don't want to sing a song because frankly I feel a bit sick.
No, you don't.
You're going for the hardest.
Yeah, I'll go for the
Great, thank you. Santa Cruz,
Floriana.
Baltra,
Wolf.
Isabella.
So this is day, what day is it now? I think it's day 14? 15. And yeah, we're still at sea. We haven't got anywhere yet. We're still here trying to get across this Pacific Ocean. We've got this thing where we challenge ourselves every night and we cross off every 100 miles. It's an idea that Wave gave us, and you should check out their YouTube channel, Sailing Wave. And so we cross it off and then we have a little challenge. So I kind of made them up, and they're things like usually answering questions, actually, quizzes about stuff that we've done. But sometimes it's
an instrument.
Physical, or an instrument. Today it's playing instruments. Yo!
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, hooray, up she rises, hooray, up she rises, hooray, up she rises, early in the morning.
So Ewan, it's your first night watch, yeah?
No.
Well, okay, well it's your first night watch without Dad. It's with your amazing big sister who's really cool. And right now it is 1 a.m.
I should really make friends with the stars. Hi. I bet you guys like sleeping in your really comfortable beds, just like gonna get a whole night's sleep. Not the same story here.
So twice a day I've been collecting water samples for the GOES Foundation, and they're collecting data for a kind of massive ocean survey, really, to see what's in the water. So we were looking, originally we were marking down what you found, things like zooplankton, phytoplankton, plastic bits and plastic fibres. Now we just need to get the samples and take photos. So I kind of collect the samples, I take 5 photos. I think some of these little particles, if they're bright coloured and they're kind of like red or greens, then they are just plastic particles, and some of the things are unknown as well. And then with all the data I record it in a spreadsheet and then send it off to Howard at the foundation. He's the scientist that's sort of running it all and founded the project. In the curry, because we've still got some turkey left and some sweet potatoes, and I've used one. They're very purple, these sweet potatoes, and I'm saving this one for a rainy day, as we say in England.
Oh, look at that.
But yeah, so I've just chopped the onions, I'm doing that, and then just obviously at that point when I was just about to get on with cooking, when he says we're going to go put the balloon up, so, you know, so that's what I'm going to do now.
or ridicule. You're scared to fly in the endless sky when the voices say that there's no way you'll ever make the grade.
We still have hundreds of miles to go, and we hope that our boat can keep going day in and day out. Where we get tired and we feel broken sometimes, we can take a rest, read a book, take a break from it all. But our boat, Mothership, just has to keep going. So I suppose we hope that if we look after her, then she'll look after us.
Here's one for magic that lives within, for seeing beauty in the commonest of things. Here's one for passion without restraint, to those who stumble to the ground and feel no shame. You're scared to fly.
Unfortunately, however much we hope, things do not always go so well. So stay tuned for the next episode and find out what happens.
So the autopilot went about 9 o'clock. There was a click and then it just all went off, and I got a warning on the multifunction display. And even though I can hear it engaging, it's not actually turning the wheel, which means there's some sort of mechanical fault.
So stay tuned for more adventures as we sail around the world. If you want to find out how to fix your boat, go to our Mothership maintenance channel, and if you've got any questions you want to ask us, join our Patreon family.
About a boat. It was pink and green with a stripy mast. It had spotty sails and a golden flag. I said, hey, I had a dream last night.